say on 3 and see if we say the same one?
Yeah, okay,
3,
let's go.
2, 1.
Lake.
Kite. No! Kite for me.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter. Maybe it's different for different people.
No, I would usually say kite, but I just think, as in for Sophie, I just realized like that kiss
Yes.
really sparks like
Something.
an anxious attachment.
Yeah.
Or an avoidant attachment, I should say, maybe.
I think it's for me the kiss the kiss is like a bizarre like echo of the masquerade ball. But I think no, the only reason why I said the kite scene is I think you really get to see their like you know how Sophie sort of like gets Benedict back on the ground sometimes, and Benedict encourages her to lifts her up. So I don't know. I think that one, again, maybe not in a sort of like really. I don't think he has that moment and thinks, "Oh my God, that's changed everything." But in this sort of like story logic, I think it is a very defining scene in terms of their.
I do usually say kite, but I think I just thought about the kiss in the lake, and then I went, maybe lake.
But maybe it was the lake. Maybe it was the lake for Sophie.
I think for Sophie it was. Well, really, it's the masquerade ball, isn't it?
Yeah.
For Sophie.
Yeah, it is. I've forgotten that it's in the lake in the book.
Yeah.
Well,
and also, you're very persistent in the book.
Yes.
And I think it does turn into a little bit of a grey area, which we didn't want to turn. Well, I'm assuming the writers didn't want to make it that way, and didn't want to make Benedict be portrayed a certain way in that sense, because.
Well, I guess when it's in the staircase scene, it's when they're in the real world. I think actually in the dream world, maybe he would have said like, "Will you marry me?" But I think because they're in this, I love the logic of the staircase, the idea of like, you know, she's coming up and he's coming down, and they're in Bridgerton house, like in the sort of like, just well, what is it like the servants' quarters?
The servants'
essentially.
quarters, yeah.
So I guess it's about. It makes more sense there because it's almost like I feel like the what I love about this season is that a lot of the time the context is what shifts the relationship rather than they don't necessarily change so much. They're changed by the condition that they're in. So when they're in my cottage together, they behave in a certain way. When they're in the masquerade ball, they behave a certain way. And suddenly, when they're in Bridgerton house, they're suddenly like, oh, now we're suddenly, you know, there's this weird divide between us. So in that sense, I think the offer comes from a more real, you know, in some level comes from a desire from Benedict to be realistic, I guess, maybe.
Less in fantasy land.
Yeah.
The delivery is just really funny. I was like, he really thinks he ate with that question. He was like,
I remember you were like smirking. You were like, it's just.
Yeah, it is. It's humiliating. No, because you're right. I think it is. It's a lovely moment, I think, because I think, you know, we think of Benedict as someone who's actually tends to be pretty sensitive and tuned into what other people want him to do. And so for someone like that to get it so spectacularly wrong, it's like watching like a really established singer like sing off key.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And be like, oh wow.
You got it so wrong.
Yeah.